Harley going down the tubes in denial. Maybe they should just make the damn motorcycles. Cobra, close the choke and tie on the side of the road. Harley going down the tubes in denial. Maybe they should just make the damn motorcycles. Cobra, close the choke and tie on the side of the road. Cobra, close the choke and tie on the side of the road.
What's up, guys? Your boy Benny. Americans are badass and we like badass things. Motorcycles are just instinctually badass, right? Terminator rides a motorcycle. It's some of the coolest films and set pieces in Hollywood history or in stuntman history, like Evel Knievel, have happened on the back of a motorcycle. And it's just like a projection of, I'm a badass, right? And there are many great American motorcycle companies, like Indian Motorcycle. You ever heard of Indian Motorcycle? They're the first American motorcycle company, and they make some pretty sweet-looking bikes. This would be a terrible thing to waste. It would be terrible to watch motorcycle companies go completely and totally woke. In fact, motorcycle companies are so intrinsic to the American story. I mean, they make movies about it. There's a movie called The World's Fastest Indian about a dude who broke the world record on the back of an Indian motorcycle and, traveled nearly 200 miles per hour in the 1960s. Pretty neat little story. The guy was like in his 60s. Anyway, the point is that it's good to preserve these great things. Apple pie, baseball, motorcycles, American badassery. It's like kind of foundationally how we see ourselves as a people. Yet, this foundation is under attack. It's under attack by globalists and leftists who hate America and want to use our love of things like motorcycles or light beer or farming equipment or chicken feed and farm supplies against us as Americans. And that is why they attack so viciously brands like John Deere and Tractor Supply and Bud Light in order to weaponize our money against us and turn these companies into left-wing activists. This is what's been happening to Harley Davidson. Harley Davidson is one of those brands who has decided to take the money from its paying customers, who are not left-wingers by and large, and to weaponize it for left-wing causes. It's the greatest money laundering scam in human history, politically. Ladies and gentlemen, there's been a massive victory on this front, not from Harley, but from Indian Motorcycles, who has removed their DEI references on their site in response to Robbie Starbuck, sort of calling them out, and have done, much like Tractor Supply, a total 180. Confirmed to me that all bikes will be sold in the United States. Indian Motorcycle has confirmed to me that all bikes sold in the U.S. will continue to be made in the United States, unlike Harley Davidson, who plans to make bikes in Thailand. Oh, got it? Great American company. Motorcycles straight from Thailand. An unnamed source tells me that Indian is focusing not just on making great motorcycles, but also in ridding its company of wokeism. We must celebrate companies when they proactively do the right thing. In my opinion, Indian removing the DEI from their site tells us exactly what they want to do, which is just make a great motorcycle. Isn't that the point? I've said this many, many times, and I'll say it again. Not only are we winning, but we're also recalibrating. If you want to make beer, make beer. If that's your thing, make the beer. Stay out of politics. I'm not advocating for Indian Motorcycle to make a bike that has Donald Trump's face on the front of it. I also think that would probably just be bad for the culture, meaning I don't want these companies to become weapons of politics. There should be things that we agree on. John Deere, Tractor Supply, things like that. Indian bikes have reversed course, and Robbie Starbuck talks about it here.
Y'all, I'm here to report to you another win in our war on wokeness. And before I begin, I just want to tell y'all, I was not paid for this. I did not do a sponsorship with this company, but I need to talk about Indian Motorcycle, which is the first motorcycle company in America. Indian Motorcycle had one reference to DEI on their website. This is what it looked like. And I'm happy to report to you that that has been removed. And not only has it been removed, but I was able to get comment from Indian Motorcycle where they told me that they are affirming that they will continue to make their bikes 100% here in the United States of America when they are for sale here in the United States of America. Unlike Harley Davidson, who is choosing to go down a path where they are going to be making a bunch of bikes that they sell here in America in Thailand. Not only that, but at a time where Harley has bikers taking the shield off their bikes because they're so embarrassed by what the company has done in their adoption of woke policies, you've really got to ask yourself, how is Harley Davidson going to continue to keep this woke stuff going on at the company when their main competitor, Indian, is choosing to just make great bikes? That's what a source has told me, is they just want to make great bikes for everybody in America, period. They're not getting into social issues, politics. That is it. That's all people want. They just want you to make great products, great customer service. And just being real, this bike looks cool. You know, at $12,999, that seems like a good deal to me for a motorcycle. But, you know, you guys be the judge. As for Harley, the clock is ticking. Daily Mail sent a reporter to Sturgis who described what's happening as a full-blown rebellion against Harley.
Dude, I'm telling you, like, it is a full-blown rebellion against Harley. Indian Motorcycle doing the right thing and listening to their customer base. Harley, meanwhile, at Sturgis.
Under the Harley Davidson tent, a lot of people have been asking.
This is what it looks like. Now, Sturgis, if you're unfamiliar, is the Comic-Con, the RNC convention of motorcycles, right? It's this massive motorcycle event that is held in South Dakota and has hundreds of thousands of bikers come there from all over the world, not just all over the country, all over the planet. People ride their bikes to Sturgis. This should be where Harley Davidson is just raking it in. And you can see here that the tents at Sturgis for Harley are completely empty. You can see here as people drive by. That clip from a reporter, this clip, ladies and gentlemen, from people just like driving down the road, you can see completely and totally empty as people are furious. Harley riders are furious about the company and the bike. And do you know a biker? Like, these people are very, very passionate about the bikes that they ride and the specific brands that they ride. You can see here, there's the Harley tent right there, and you can see that it is completely and totally empty. Nothing doing. Meanwhile, Indian has decided to, again, like, flip the narrative on Harley and own them on August 24th. It's just in a week from now. Join us to ride for families of fallen and disabled veterans with folds of honor. Check your local Indian Motorcycle Riders group and find a ride nearest you right now, releasing this totally badass ad. Sweet. Meanwhile, the CEO of Harley, instead of doing anything like that,
the board member Harley Davidson
is talking.
Now you could ask,
like this.
What am I doing here? And of course, Harley is all about the sound and the smell of the Harley Davidson, isn't it? So I became the Taliban again in a sustainable way. I decided to create a sustainability committee on the board, which I'm still chairing today, such as for Caring and other companies. You turn sustainability into something which is desirable, which makes sense for your brand. It's not just a buzzword out there that means little. You're translating it into the DNA of what you're doing.
So the DNA of Harley Davidson is now going to be not the noise, not the smell, not the bikes actually operating and running. It's going to be a political weapon and a tool being used by monsters like this in order to score political points. Why? Because he doesn't care. He doesn't give a shit about Harley riders or customers. He cares about his next thing. And in a world of global finance run by whoever can be the biggest left-winger and whoever can destroy their brands and insult their customer base the most, the connecting fabric here is that these CEOs hate their customers. It's the same with the marketing people at Bud Light. It's the same with the people at John Deere or Tractor Supply. They hate their customers, and they wish to insult them and steal their money to be used for causes that destroy their customer base. It's amazing, the common thread here. And that's why you can go to YouTube channels and find people blowing up their Harleys with with machine guns. Check this out. It's amazing. Literally blowing up their Harley motorcycles. What a great, look at that drone shot. What a great shot. They literally blow up the bike. Boom. That's amazing. That's amazing. Way to go. Yeah, not a good look. Not a good look for your brand. When your bikers, the people who own your motorcycles, are blowing them up and are absent at the biggest biker event in the world. How many times do we have to say it? Stop using great American brands as political weapons against your own customer base. This is simple math, all right? Good on Indian Motorcycle, trolling Harley, and for doing the right thing here. Keep up the heat. Let's go.